Welcome to Planet Psych. Today we're going to discuss 7 that prove you're a highly sensitive person. By the time you've watched through this video, you're going to know how to identify and understand signs and traits of highly sensitive people. Hopefully, this will help you understand yourself and others better. Okay, here we go. Did you know that approximately 1/3 of the world's population are introverts? Introverts have a unique set of traits and characteristics according to psychology writer Susan Cain, who wrote the book Quiet: The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. Similar to introversion, highly sensitive people represent a significant proportion of the population too. Up to 70% of the world's introverts are HSPs. This trait was first researched by Dr. Elaine Aron in 1991, who discovered that culture influences how sensitivity is valued. Generally, where sensitivity is not valued, HSPs tend to have poor self-esteem because they're often told they're being too sensitive. We want to bring this topic up to help promote awareness of HSPs and enable more acceptance towards them. But first, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications. We post videos almost every day on all things related to practical psychology, understanding the human mind, improving mental health, and becoming free from behavioral patterns. Also, we're having a free giveaway at each channel milestone every month as we grow. We're giving away the brand new latest Kindle Paperwhite from Amazon. All you have to do is be a subscriber, leave a like, and comment about anything related to this video. We like to reply to all comments, so go ahead and ask questions or comments. The winner will be picked at random and announced in a future video. Signs you are a highly sensitive person. Number 1. You're being emotionally reactive and you feel deeper than others. If you're an HSP, you tend to feel things on a deeper level than others, both the highs and the lows. People find that you have deep insight when you share your point of view on a topic. This is directly related to how you process information. In his book, The Highly Sensitive Person's Survival Guide, Dr. Ted Zeff writes, they like to process things on a deep level. They're very intuitive and go very deep inside to try to figure things out. Because you're in touch with your emotions, you're likely to have an emotionally charged reaction to things. You care for people and can empathize with their joys and sorrows. This also allows you to have a good sense of compassion, as you feel you can understand what a person is going through. Number 2. Prefer to exercise solo. Dr. Zeff states that HSPs tend to prefer solo sporting activities like bike riding or jogging. HSPs are not particularly comfortable with being monitored during group activities. This alone time gives them the space they need to recharge from being overstimulated in other environments. However, that's not always the case. Some HSPs who've grown up with team sports can be very comfortable to be part of a group exercise. The key here is that they grew up in environments where they felt safe in those activities, like sport family or friends. Number 3. You take your time to decide. Because HSPs feel so deeply, they tend to weigh out all the options which are given in almost any scenario, from picking food from the menu and deciding appropriate clothing to deciding on relationships. As an HSP, you can't help but evaluate the what-ifs in any given scenario. You can even become overwhelmed by the evaluate, comparing and contrasting all the possible outcomes in a situation. This is especially the case with big life decisions like relationships and careers. The next sign is a strong sign of HSPs. Let's see if you recognize it in yourself. But before we get to that, please help us out. We're doing a research project on the psychology of the YouTube like button. We're going to release a very interesting video about it at some point in the future, and we think you'll find it really interesting. For now, please leave us a great big fat thumbs up by clicking on the like button. The more likes we get on each video, the faster we'll bring you the awesome results of our research. Number 4. You perceive small details in everything. As an HSP, you are sensitive to changes in people and also the environment around you. Not only are you a good sensor of moods, but you can even notice when someone else has slightly changed their hair or nail color. Sometimes you can even notice when books on a shelf are arranged slightly differently than they were the day before, or even a crack on someone's coffee mug. Because you're sensitive enough to read in between the lines and you feel so strongly, you notice things easier than others. Number 5. You're very well-mannered and meticulous. Sensitive people are very conscious of how their words and actions may affect people. They factor this into their decision-making process in order to get the outcome they feel is most appropriate or effective. They take even seemingly small things into consideration, like ensuring a grocery item is returned to the correct aisle and shelf from where it was taken, so as not to trouble the staff. They thank hotel hosts and waiters and always have great manners. Number 6. Prone to depression and anxiety. It's common for people who are on the sensitive side of both introverts and extroverts to develop anxiety or depression. This is especially the case if they've had to endure a lot of traumatic incidents in their lives. According to Dr. Aron, your nervous system goes into anxious mode when you don't feel safe in your environment. When your nervous system, which is meant to alert you in potential dangerous situations, when it gets accustomed to being in that mode, you'll end up being anxious for long periods of time. This makes it very important that parents be very caring and understanding of their highly sensitive children. This will enable them to be confident to use their sensitivity to benefit themselves and others as they grow up. This will also enable their children to manage life's transitions better. Number 7. You get very uneasy watching violent or horror films. High-intensity action films, ghastly thrillers, and horror movies were not made with highly sensitive people in mind. If you're an HSP, you get easily overstimulated by these types of films and your nervous system kicks into overdrive. The best thing for you to do is avoid these forms of entertainment when possible. When a highly sensitive person is well balanced, they work very well in group decisions and similar team environments, because their uniquely deep perspective gives people insight into areas they may not usually consider. This is because of the way they can analyze and evaluate scenarios, and how they can see the impact of decisions even before they are made. HSPs don't necessarily have to be group leaders, but they serve as excellent facilitators and negotiators because of their thinking process. Incidentally, when well balanced, HSPs can make excellent leaders as their teams feel listened to and valued, and can trust their leader is steering them in the best direction for everyone. Do you think you're a highly sensitive person, or do you know someone who definitely is? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you know someone you think will enjoy this video, please share it with them. It really helps us out. Here at Planet Psych, we post videos almost every day on all things related to practical psychology, understanding the human mind, improving mental health, and becoming free from behavioral patterns. Just a reminder, we're having a free giveaway at each channel milestone every month as we grow. We're giving away the brand new latest Kindle Paperwhite from Amazon. All you have to do is be a subscriber and turn on all notifications, leave a like, and comment about anything related to this video. The winner will be picked at random and announced in a future video. Thanks for watching Planet Psych. See you tomorrow.